A Scottsbluff businessman is facing criminal charges following the execution of a search warrant at his business this morning. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, the Nebraska State Patrol says a Scottsbluff businessman has been cited for alleged state liquor law violations. Nebraska State Patrol troopers served a search warrant at Chima's Gas and Liquor on Avenue I in Scottsbluff following an investigation. During today's search, investigators located 36 bottles of liquor suspected of being purchased in Wyoming and transported to the store. In consultation with the Scottsbluff County Attorney's Office, investigators cited 59-year-old Kuldip Singh on 4 counts of transportation of liquor into the state of Nebraska, evading or attempting to evade a liquor tax, and acquiring liquor from someone other than a licensed dealer. The business, Chima's Gas and Liquor, will be referred to the Nebraska Liquor Control Commission. Well, Scottsbluff Police Department will be taking part of a 4-day high-visibility national highway traffic safety enforcement effort called You Drive, You Text, You Pay. Beginning tomorrow, you'll see increased law enforcement efforts made possible through a grant through the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, with additional officers looking for anyone caught texting and driving. Sergeant Phil Eckerberg tells KNB News that since state law makes such violations a secondary offense, officers will be watching for other reasons to pull a driver over. He adds that distracted driving has been a problem in our area, generally becoming apparent following accidents in which use of a cell phone was found to have contributed to a part of the crash. Well, coming up after the break, Bill Boyer's in with your midweek forecast. He'll have that right after this on KNEB.TV News.
At Platte Valley Bank, we believe it shouldn't cost you money to access your money. That's why we offer free ATMs anytime, anywhere. Whether you are across town or traveling abroad, there won't be an added expense to access the funds in your Platte Valley Bank account. Free ATMs are just one of the great benefits of banking with us. Stop by to talk to one of our friendly associates to discuss what else Platte Valley Bank has to offer.
For the past 44 years, Platte Valley Vacuum and Sewing has been serving the Wyobraska area. That's quite a long time. At Platte Valley Vac and Sew, you'll find quality sewing machines, quilting and embroidery machines, even sergers from name brands such as Pfaff and Baby Lock, both known for their well-made machinery. Keep in mind you'll receive one-on-one lessons with your machine purchase. Platte Valley Vac and Sew also offers a fine selection of 100% cotton quilting fabrics and a great selection of threads and notions to assist you in most any quilting or embroidery project you might have. For all your sewing machine quilting needs, stop by Platte Valley Vac and Sew, downtown Scottsbluff.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source for weather.
Well, we're going to be dealing with clear skies again tonight. Stop me if you've heard this. Maybe a cloud, that's about it, across the area. Otherwise clear overnight tonight, and temps falling back off into the upper 30s and low 40s. We're going to stay warm through Saturday. It's going to turn cooler. It'll be breezy to windy Sunday. Can't even rule out a chance of showers maybe Sunday with that system. And then cooler conditions are coming next week. Generally speaking, probably going to stay pretty much cooler and active for most of next week. We'll go up and down some in temps a bit. 87 missed that record by just 4 degrees yesterday. That's 20 degrees above normal. Nothing in the rain gauge. This has not changed for the month, and we're close to 6.2 inches below normal for the year. We do have air quality alerts that are up until tonight. This is for northeastern Colorado, all the eastern portions of Wyoming here. Fire weather watches are posted off to the north as well for tomorrow, so we're already dealing with fire weather concerns for tomorrow that are going to be back as temps stay pretty warm and we start to get maybe a touch breezier. 85 in McCook right now. It's 80 in North Platte, 80 in Hastings. Really upper 70s, low to mid 80s all across the Cornhusker State. 69 there up in Rapid City, a little cooler. 81 in Scottsbluff, 79 right now in Sydney. Gordon checks in at 72 degrees. Winds are fairly light, under 15, about 10 to 15 miles an hour here across the area. All quiet tomorrow. Take a look as we get on the bus. Sunny skies, 41 degrees. On our way back home, sunny skies. Look at that. That's almost 90 on your way home yesterday. Yeah, that's going to, or tomorrow. That is going to be a toasty one tomorrow. Clear across the area through the evening hours. A cloud or two may slip in overnight. That's about it towards early tomorrow morning. That's going to keep temps maybe up a degree or two, but we'll be in the upper 30s to low 40s here across the region. Back to tomorrow. We start the day with just a couple of clouds. Those push out. They're gone, and it is sunny, and it is going to be downright hot tomorrow. We're going to be very near record highs for this time of year. Late tomorrow night, we'll bring a couple of clouds in. That's about it. Otherwise, toasty. Not going to be too windy either tomorrow, but warm. Look at this, 90 degrees in Scottsbluff, 82 in Cheyenne. There's a 90 in Chadron, 88 Oshkosh, 87 in Sydney for tomorrow. It is going to be very warm and dry. That has not changed. Nothing coming in the way of precip here over the next 3 days or so. Clear tonight, lows down around 40. Winds just 5 to 10 miles an hour. For tomorrow, sunny, hot, near record high temperatures of 90 degrees. Our record high, 91, so we're going to be very close to that. Winds at 5 to 10 miles an hour. Our 7-day forecast, we stay warm on into Friday and Saturday with upper 80s. Sunday, again, that transition day, breezy. It's going to be cooler back into the mid-70s, and at least a slight chance of some afternoon rain showers into the evening hours. Monday, much cooler there, windy in the low 60s, both Monday, Tuesday, back to near 70 on Wednesday of next week, but certainly cooler, and still, though, not too far below normal, but definitely a big change from where we are going to be the next couple of days to where we will be to start next work week.
Find out what convenient really means at the Western Travel Terminal. Start with our great selection of food and drinks, from for real milkshakes and fresh brewed coffee to snacks and hot food. Next, check out our beer and spirits with their everyday low prices. Finally, let us work for you with our full-service gas station and automatic truck and car wash. All this can be found at 822 South Beltline in Scottsbluff. Western Travel Terminal, your convenient shopping, restaurant, and full-service gas leader.
Connectivity is important. Connectivity allows us to stay productive, but that's only one kind of connectivity. There are others, more important ways to stay connected. Connected to the simple things. The ability to spend that most precious of resources, time, with the people who are most important. Take the time. Take the time for dreams. Take the time to care. Take care of the important connections. We'll take care of the connectivity.
The Verizon family is full of frowns because they're spending too much for their unlimited data and phones, while the Viero family is all smiles because they're getting 4 lines of unlimited data with 2 free Apple iPhone SE for mom and dad and 2 free LG K31 smartphones for the kids, all for just $100 a month. They're saving so much, they're able to get Fido. Find out how you can too at Viero.com or your nearest Viero store. Viero Wireless, keeping you connected.
Welcome back. A 38-year-old Gering man has been sentenced to prison after reportedly firing a gun following a January road rage incident. Richard Endicott was sentenced yesterday to the mandatory minimum 3 years in prison after pleading no contest to charges of possession of a firearm by a prohibited person and resisting arrest. Court documents say Endicott was driving well below the speed limit, and as another driver tried to pass, he would speed up. Both drivers then parked, and a verbal altercation escalated to Endicott holding a rifle and firing at least one shot from the gun. Endicott received 109 days credit for time already served, and in exchange for his no contest pleas, charges of terroristic threats and use of a firearm to commit a felony were dismissed. Well, Eastern Wyoming College in Torrington has been notified that a student has tested positive for COVID-19. In an abundance of caution, college offices have closed and staff has begun deep cleaning all areas where the student was present. Public health officials are working directly with the student to determine contact tracing and will directly contact any individuals who are determined to be at risk due to close contact. Close contact refers to an individual who was within 6 feet of an infected person for at least 15 minutes, regardless of whether masks were in use. And Twin City Roofing will be hosting a Roof Raiser wrap-up fundraising event tomorrow to benefit United Way of Western Nebraska from 3 to 6 p.m. Owners Terry and Paula Shank have pledged $100 for each roof they repaired following the August 2019 hailstorms, and to date have donated more than $47,000. They plan to do their final check presentation to United Way at 3 o'clock during the event, and they'll also be offering up $2 pulled pork slider plates. United Way will be holding a raffle during the event, with Twin City Roofing donating prizes to include thermometers, rain gauges, coolers, and Visa gift cards. Well, straight ahead, we'll head on over to the Panhandle Humane Society to meet their featured Pet of the Week. You'll meet Hilda right after this.
Hey, I've been hanging out here a long time outside of Panhandle Auto Group, and boy, do they have a great selection of vehicles.
And their sales team is great to work with, and you can also get your vehicle serviced and detailed too.
Welcome to Panhandle Auto. This is Sam Serta, General Sales Manager. It has been our pleasure to serve you for the past 2 years. At Panhandle Auto, we have a seat for everybody. Whether you need a vehicle for yourself, a son, or daughter, our team will go above and beyond to satisfy your needs and even your dreams. So again, thank you from Sam Serta, General Sales Manager at Panhandle Auto, for allowing us to earn your business. At Panhandle Auto,
it's time for something different.
Changing leaf colors means yard work. Your friends at Tri-City Stormwater wants to remind you of the proper way to dispose of fallen leaves. Leaves make great mulch for trees and bushes and compost for future gardens. The city also has yard waste bins, so they can dispose of all your leaves at the city compost facility. Always keep your leaves out of the gutters. Not only do they cause clogging and flooding, they can pollute our waterways by causing nutrient overload. So keep your yard looking good and your drinking water safe, because it's our water, our responsibility.
Home buying is filled with decisions. Neighborhood, floor plan, fenced yard. Make one choice that's easy. Start with FNBO first. We'll guide you home. Home buying is filled with decisions. Square feet, fixer-upper, room to grow. Make one choice that's easy. Start with FNBO first. We'll guide you home.
Welcome back. For this week's featured Pet of the Week, we meet Hilda, a cute cat that needs a great forever home.
So this is Hilda. She is a 8-month, 18-day tabby cat that was brought to us as a stray. She is a sweet little girl, a little shy, but she's a devil cuddler. So, for her, she'll be $55. It includes her vaccines, her rabies vaccines, and her spay and microchip. For her, she's going to be a little timid at first, so it'll take her a while to adjust, but any place that I think is going to love her to the extent she needs and help her become a very competent kitty that she should be.
To meet Hilda or any of the cats and dogs they have available for adoption, you can head on over to the Panhandle Humane Society daily during normal business hours. Plus, whoever adopts Hilda will also receive a $25 Murdoch's gift card to start spoiling her right away. We'll still to come, your community calendar and a long-awaited Arbor Day celebration in Gering. KNEB.TV News will be back right after this.
Small business, you're the engine that makes our communities thrive. That's why we're with you, providing more for you, so you can focus on what matters most. Small business, you're the engine that makes our communities thrive. That's why we're with you, providing more for you, so you can earn more, save more, and do more.
Welcome to Kelly's, home of the Valley's best selection of wine, spirits, and beer. Whether you're brand loyal to the tried and true brew or really enjoy trying something different and new, Kelly's has something for everyone. Family owned and operated and right on your way on West 27th Street in Scottsbluff. Kelly's Liquor. If you can't find it at Kelly's, it's not worth drinking.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a peek at what's happening on your midweek community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
Hi, I'm Michelle Perkins of Remax Regency. After branching out, I've returned home to my roots, to the land from which I came and my family has held for 5 generations.
Michelle truly understands what home means and treats you like family as she guides you through the buying and selling process, bringing the latest pricing tools that are not currently being used in this area to sell your home at the highest price in the least amount of time, and to ensure that you do not overpay when buying.
So just give me a call, kick back, Remax, and settle down.
At Platte Valley Bank, we believe it shouldn't cost you money to access your money. That's why we offer free ATMs anytime, anywhere. Whether you are across town or traveling abroad, there won't be an added expense to access the funds in your Platte Valley Bank account. Free ATMs are just one of the great benefits of banking with us. Stop by to talk to one of our friendly associates to discuss what else Platte Valley Bank has to offer.
And finally tonight, the City of Gering Parks, Recreation and Tree Board held their annual Arbor Day celebration Tuesday at the West Lawn Cemetery in Gering. The Arbor Day celebration generally takes place on Arbor Day, which is celebrated in Nebraska on the 4th Friday in April, but with restrictions on public gatherings in the spring, the Parks Board decided to host the celebration in the fall. Parks Director Amy Seiler told those who attended that fall is an excellent time to plant trees, as the temperatures are typically cooler, so trees undergo less stress and can establish better.
I really want to say, I think it's important that we celebrate Arbor Day in the city of Gering because we're known for our trees. We are known for our trees. People comment constantly about the great tree canopy that we have in our park systems in our neighborhoods. I think it's so perfect that we're celebrating Arbor Day in our beautiful cemetery this year, because all of these places have really worked to increase our tree canopy.
The Parks Board also celebrated the City of Gering being honored as a Tree City USA for the 30th year. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you here next time.